Good morning. Good morning. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Um, okay. Okay, Tracy. Good morning. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So hope that everybody's doing well. Happy Saturday. We into the weekend. Hope y'all have some awesome weekend plans. Last day of Black History Month. Last day of Black History Month. Hopefully I will get to update or upload uh of Black history from my family. I said I was going to do it, never got around to it. But that's what I wanted to spotlight in Black History Month. My Black history. My Black history. We have some rich, good Black history within our own families, right? Within our own family. We talk about the Martin Luther Kings and we talk about all of the Jesse Jackson, may he rest in peace, and all the Rosa Parks and Sojourner Truth. We talk about them, and they are great Black people from our history. But right in our family, the people that raised us and the people that raised the people that raised them and the people that raised them, cousins and aunties and uncles and just great people in right in within your family, Black history. So I wanted to highlight that, and I never did get a chance this Black History Month, but I will be prepared hopefully next year, Black History Month, if the Lord says the same, and we still around here. Um, one thing I can say on the cruise that we went on, and if you have not signed up for the cruise, consider signing up for the cruise. Signing up for the cruise means paying your $200 deposit and picking your room. And you can get more information from me or Really BTV. But on this past cruise, my parents went. I think my parents wanted to see who is this girl running around with it. These people on the unit on the YouTube and on the internet that she's traveling with and stuff. So they went along and they had some really good conversations with some of the people that went on the cruise about history and voting and politics and stuff. My parents just love them some L. Teddy, honey. L. Teddy, he's an educator. He's into politics. They love them some L. Teddy. But they had the opportunity to do that. And I was so proud to introduce my parents to some of the people that some friends and associates and acquaintances from the internet, because I am proud of my Black history, not as being only as being a Black woman, but the Black history of where I come from. My maternal and paternal family have some great, rich Black history all down through my family. So we honor ourselves this month and every month, celebrating our Blackness and our Black heritage. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to upload a video today concerning my family. Good morning, Matt and Tawana and Jesse. Listen, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, it's because I cannot see it. Marcus and Tracy, good morning, because I can't see it. Now I know I'm about to read some stuff, so let me say this. I know that I'm trying to think of his name. I couldn't think of his name this morning. Thais was over there picking at us blog and said we can't read. Sometimes things can, when you're reading stuff, and somebody told me maybe if you pre-read it, and practice, you'll be prepared for those words that you're going to run into, that you're going to stumble on. Sometimes with your memory, and listen, I know I'm giving excuses, but y'all can take it however you want. Listen. And I'm not speaking to Thais when I say this. I'm speaking to the person who left me a message, and I just basically deleted it. Listen, sometimes when you're reading stuff, you caught off guard, and sometimes it's because your memory, your mind just won't let you remember basic things. Sometimes you can't see it. There's a lot of different things going on, and sometimes you just don't know the word. It's just simple as that. But a lot of times I like to read things to y'all on spot. Read things on spot because I like the same reaction as y'all get. I like to read it with my audience for the reaction. So there's different reasons. Sometimes again, it's just may be a word I'm not familiar with. Honey, ain't no shame in my game. Because however I pronounce things or stutter or whatever, listen, it ain't never held me back from anything I wanted to do. Ain't never held me back from anything I wanted to do or anywhere I wanted to go or anything I wanted to buy or accomplish. But I know here on the internet we just kind of poke and nick with each other. I don't take that stuff seriously. Jesse said comprehension, reading out loud. Yeah. You know, you could have the smartest person in the room. I remember when we was young and they used to say read, and I would start getting to sweating. Like, oh Lord, they're gonna pick at me if I read. And I'm sure everybody felt that in school. I remember one time, I'm gonna tell this and I'm gonna move on to the honoree spotlight, Bishop John Richard Bryant. Let me say this. Some years ago, and I share this with my daughters a lot, to get them through some things they face at work. Some years ago, and y'all know the testimony of me getting this, how I got the job that I have. For some reason, this lady, on the interview, she just liked me and saw favor in me and did some things that she maneuvered some things that she shouldn't have done and you know, anyway, and got me in the position that I'm in. And I never met this lady, but she's just something. I mean, God put favor. I was favor with God. But anyway, and I've been on April, it'd be 20 years. But I tell my daughters this often. You know how you at work and you on your cubicle, you put, I know some of y'all CEOs and y'all got offices, but when I was in the office, we had a cubicle. Now they were, you know, nice size cubicles and whatever, but they were cubicles. But you know how you put stuff on your cubicle, you know, like your children's rewards and awards and accolades and stuff. So I've always put up my kids, you know, honor roll and perfect attendance and student of the year and student of the month. And I would always put that stuff up. And it was this young lady, and I ain't gonna call her name because she passed. It ain't been a year ago. A coworker, she passed. But I remember she said to me one day, she said, y'all know my name is Geneva. She said, Geneva, how do your kids feel about your pronunciation and sometimes your grammar being a little off? I think she was trying to throw shade at me, and I don't know why, because we didn't have any beef. And she asked me that, and I at first it kind of caught me off guard, you know. It caught me off guard, and I looked at her and I said, I don't think my kids really care. I don't think my kids really care. I celebrate them. I don't think that they're at the age yet where they look to celebrate me. I'm their mom, you know. I'm their mom. I'm who they go to for what they need. I don't think they care. I said, but really, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Because, you know, in spite of my pronunciation and sometimes my nouns and verbs not agreeing, we work at the same place, in the same position, probably making the same amount of money. That's what I told her. That's what I told her. I said, girl, we work in the same place with the same job title, making the same amount. Woo, tell the Lord, thank you. Catherine Powell. Hey, girl, Catherine Powell, honey, there's a whole line of people that's lined up to drag you. Catherine Powell. I mean, Catherine Powell, folks be after you, girl. They be after you. I mean, and I'm talking about in multiple sectors. The beef sector, the church beef sector. I heard Thais over there saying, I was thinking, Thais, get in line. Get in line. And Catherine takes it like a pro, baby. Catherine takes it like a pro. She don't even care. Anyway, let me move on to my topic. Jesse says, I choose to speak in, what is that? Now, you would be putting out something out here I'm not familiar with. If I want to be fake and stuffy, I would do it, but that's not me. Listen, I don't switch it. What they call it, switching or flipping or switching. Listen, at work, I'm very professional. I didn't stay here and get this far. I'm not a bee, but I am myself. I am indeed myself. I don't switch up, flip, none of that. Anybody who know me well, really be, are you here on here? They'll tell you. I just really be tell you, that girl. What y'all see here? Let me tell you something. What y'all see right here, and y'all don't see me on screen because y'all know I try not to turn on my camera because of, you know, my job is my main thing, and I want to blah 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 blah. But most of y'all don't see me. I done met probably 50% of the beef sector. You know, I done met. Honey, I done probably met 100 folks off the internet. Y'all don't see me in person, so y'all ain't got to see me up on this camera. Anyway, Some of y'all done see me with my hair. Y'all, before the cruise, my hair was braided. I had my hair twisted down. I was like, I ain't loosening my hair up until I get up on this good ship. Because I want my hair to be cute the whole time. So I had my hair a little twisties. Then I loosened them up before I got up on that ship. But y'all done seen me at my worst and the best and everything. But listen, what was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say. It'll come back to me. Code switching. Yeah, I don't hate the bushes. I don't code switch. I don't code switch. It was something I was about to say. Cruz, I don't care about him personally because chaos is African American vernacular English. Okay, AAVE. I gotta use that. Okay, African American vernacular English. Child, let me see. And like I said, I don't code switch, but I keep it professional. Oh, I was gonna say, what you see of me here, how I speak to y'all and whatever. I'm the same person at work. I'm the same person when you meet me in person. I'm the same person all the time. This is who I am. This is who I am. And I'm just straightforward and blunt, and that's who I am everywhere I go. And and the reason why I say really be like, she probably could have testified. Yeah, that girl, that help us the same. They help us the same, the same, honey. Anyway, you catch me around there at the church, same. I'm same. Listen, I'm too old to be faking and switching and code switching and stuff. I am who I am. Catherine said, most important, Cruz, is that fact that some of these people get that worked up about stranger online is puzzling to me. I'm just here for the entertainment. Girl, Catherine, you take it like a pro, because they be getting you from everywhere. I mean, everywhere, honey, everywhere. That's why I say you have to line up for Catherine. Catherine don't give a darn. She like, Catherine like, what? This my name. I remember Catherine was like, y'all go look me up on Facebook. She was, when you was into it or whatever was going on. I don't know if you was into it, but whatever was going on with you in that pastor that time, you was like, look, Catherine don't hide. Catherine turn that camera on too. She ain't hide. Anyway, let me move on. I will not be in the chat after today because of Lent seats. Okay. I know some people starting their Lent now. But yeah, that's the other thing. It is Lent. I have been doing well on my not eating out. I want to cuss less, to use less profanity, and we're gonna see how this goes. But I have not been. Now, Catherine, I heard you say before I get on over here to Richard, Bishop Richard Bryant, Jamal Bryant's daddy. Before I get over here, I heard you talking about Lent and what fasting is. Let me say this, Catherine. Traditionally or in the Bible, fasting was away from food, and the fact that I don't eat out. And I know you wasn't talking to me. I know you was talking, I think, to Ness or whoever else. But I'm not eating out. I'm not eating out at any restaurants or anything like that. And I guess that's food. But I know that don't fit the criteria of the Bible. But a lot of things that we do now don't fit the criteria of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Like people do Christmas, which don't fit the criteria of the Bible. People do Easter, don't fit the criteria of the Bible. The Bible tells us not to go. Where is it? It tells us not to go. It's in the Old Testament. It says don't go out in the woods and cut down trees and adorn them in silver and gold as the heathen do. But folks have Christmas trees up all the time. There's no scripture in the Bible that tells us about celebrating Christmas. It tells us to remember the death, burial, and resurrection, but it don't say anything about in honor of his birthday. But we do that, little baby Jesus. We all got to give presents for. So there's a lot of things that we have kind of not really changed or switched up or whatever, but we've kind of I don't know. We use the concept from the Bible, but we make it work for us in today. So, I hate when people get all technical about, well, it's done like this in the Bible. Well, it also tell us not to eat swine, but we be tearing that pork chop down. And we be wearing out them chitlins. We gonna have some bacon and some sausage in the morning. But that was for them. It wasn't good for them to eat that because of where they live and where they was going and the times they was living in the Old Testament. So don't get people all, if they trying to get closer to God and they turning off their TV, if they trying to get closer to God and they're turning off their internet, let the people do what the people need to do to get closer to God. Let the people do it. Kathy said, I am a true Leo from the heart. I don't back down to strangers online. Listen, I understand, baby. I'm an August Leo. We likes to argue. we likes to argue, and and you can't shame us. We too. Okay. Oh, so you said okay. So you was checking her on the biblical definition. Okay, gotcha. Let me move on because I do need to do a little bit of work today. I gotta get a few things done today. Today we're going to check out the venue for my parents. We're having them a big 60th. Their 60th wedding anniversary is coming up in July, and we're having them a nice big event in July, and then in November to continue the celebration of their 60th diamond anniversary. We're going to cruise. So I got to meet with my sisters today to do that, and I do need to get a little bit of work in on my regular job, get some things done this morning. So let me get on to the topic here. So this morning we're going to be talking about Jamal Bryant's daddy. And then the reason why I put it like that is because y'all all know Jamal Bryant. Everybody know Jamal Bryant, right? Well, let's talk about his daddy. And shout out to the person who sent this to me. The person who sent this to me said that it's been so heavy around this black church sector. You notice I switched from church beef sector to black church sector. It's been so heavy around this black church sector that it'd be nice to get a feel good or a nice story. And shout out to the person that sent it to me. She was exactly right. I agree. And thank you so very much for sending this to me and suggesting that I do a video and a live on this. So and I wish his picture was more clearer on this, but they will be honoring the Black Wall Street, and I'm about to pronounce something wrong. Is it Benedetto? I practiced this before I came on how to say this word, but we're just going to say the Black Wall Street honoree spotlight Bishop John Richard Bryant. Baltimore, and this is coming from the Baltimore. What newspaper is this? The Be More News. This article that I'm reading is coming from the Be More News. I want to credit the Be More News for this article. Bishop John Richard Bryant is not simply a preacher. He is a pillar, a son of Baltimore who carries the city spiritual legacy across continents. Bishop Bryant has spent more than 55 years proclaiming the gospel with clarity, conviction, and commanding presence. And I'm sure y'all have seen him preach before, but let me share.
This is not Jamal Harrison Bryant's church. This was not Bishop Eddie Long's church. This is not the church that belongs to the deacon board or the elders. This is none other than the house of the Lord Jesus Christ. And everything we do must be done to please him, to please you, Lord. We want to bless you, Lord. We need to praise you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Born and raised in Baltimore, educated at Baltimore City College and Morgan State University, Bishop Bryant represents the very best of this city's intellectual and spiritual tradition. After earning his BA, his bachelor's degree, in 1965, he served as a Peace Corps volunteer in West Africa, expanding both his worldwide and his ministry footprint. He later earned advanced degrees in theology from Boston University School of Theology and Colgate Rochester Divinity School, preparing for a lifetime of transformative leadership. In 1988, the General Conference in Fort Worth, Texas, he was elected and consecrated in the 106th Bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Church, the AME, one of the denomination's highest honors. His Episcopal assignments would take him to West Africa, Texas, and the Midwest, and India, where he helped expand the AME Church global footprint and strengthen institutions of faith, education, and economic empowerment. But Baltimore remembers him most vividly for what happened in 1975. A little back, history for you. When Bishop Bryant was assigned to Bethel AME Church in Baltimore, the congregation flourished under his leadership, growing into thousands. His ministry blended theological depths and vibrant worship expressions, helping to usher charismatic renewal into the traditional AME Church. Many regard him as a pioneering architect of neo-Pentecostal expression within a Black Methodism. A transforming force who reshaped worship culture while maintaining denominational integrity. His legacy is also generational. It's also generational. Now, y'all all know who his son is, because we talk about him around these parts a whole lot. But his legacy is also generational. He is the son of the late Bishop Harris James Bryant and Edith Holland Bryant. He is the father of Jamal Harrison Bryant, senior pastor at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Georgia, and Thelma Bryant Davis, a renowned psychologist, author, and former president of the American Psychological Association. Influence run deep in the Bryant bloodline. He raised some good children. I know y'all gonna be like, but it's Jamal. He raised some good children. So his other child name is Thelma Bryant Davis, and she is a renowned psychologist. For many in the Baltimore faith community, Bishop Bryant's name has always carried weight. Revivals that cross denominational lines, a preaching style that stirred intellect and spirit alike, a presence that's command room from pulpits to conference halls across 5 continents. Even after retiring from the active Episcopal leadership in 2016, Bishop Bryant continues to mentor clergy, preach nationally, and serve as a spiritual statesman within the AME Church. Tonight, and I think that was Thursday, February 26, 2026 at 6 p.m. through 8 p.m. So it says tonight, Baltimore honors one of her own. So kudos to him and congratulations to him for being honored in the Black Wall Street. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, Angie and Jay Parrish and everybody coming in. So I did want to share that. Again, I want to share that. Just like I said, we've been hearing, lawsuits and this person and beast, but it's nice to share something more positive. Some people that's doing something positive. Every now and then we want to do that and celebrate that. Is that all right? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Oh, y'all just speaking to each other. So again, and I haven't been announcing it, and I should. We are going, and who is we, Cruiser? The tribe. Y'all know that I am a part of the tribe. Well, let me do this before I do that. Congratulations on keeping Montel Jordan. And Montel Jordan is, some of y'all may or may not know, is a minister. Y'all remember Montel Jordan? This is how we do it. Montel Jordan. And y'all know he's a minister now. But he has beat cancer twice, and he's given God all the praise. So congratulations to him and keeping him in prayer. Continue prayers to him. Okay. So let me announce this cruise. Y'all know that me and Really BTV got together and did a cruise, Super Bowl cruise. Now, prior to that, Really B have supported me in doing cruises with me. She first time she cruised with me was in August of last year. little group cruise that I did, and she supported me in that. And then the year before last, we went on a cruise, the Super Bowl cruise, and then this year we did one together, which was quite successful. We had a great time, a really good time. I was just telling y'all that my parents went on it, so she is doing another. She being Really BTV and the Tribe doing another. We're gonna do Tribe Bowl 2.0. And it's going well. I think she's up to over 20 cabins at this point, already booked. I don't know how many people that is, but up to 20 cabins. And it ain't even been 2 weeks that it's been announced. So if you are interested in that, reach out to either me or Really BTV if you would like to join us on this cruise. Now let me tell you something. When we do it, or when Really B do it, or when Cruiser do it, and this one is Really B. So I want to make that real clear that this is Really B's trip. I'm not making an announcement for her. I would like to think I'm on the committee with Tracy, Chappelle, and El Teddy, and Cajun. I'm on the committee. But anyway, you go on this cruise, you have a good time, and ain't coming back for no YouTube content. We just own it, having a good time with each other. And that's what we there for. No drama, but we there for a good time. So I would say rest and relaxation, but I don't know when we sleep and stop walking. But we have a wonderful time. I had an awesome time with everybody. Couldn't travel with a better group of people. And really, really had a good time. So the rates are great. This is on the Royal Caribbean. I have forgotten the shit. Freedom of the Seas. Come on and get free. Come on here and get free. This is on the Freedom of the Seas, and the rates are really, really good. Whether you want the rates that's showing on your screen is for two in the room. So let's say if you get you a room with an ocean view where you're going to have a window of view, it's $1,008. If you share in that room with somebody, you're talking about $500 a piece, $504 a piece. Tell the Lord thank you. That includes where you're going to stay. That includes your food and water, tea, and lemonade. Now, if you want to add some more stuff onto that, you can, and we do. You could build on that, but if you just want to do that, nothing else, $504 each. If you want to stay in a room by yourself, a balcony room in a room by yourself is $1,046. How you know, Cruiser? Because I already booked mine. I already booked my balcony room by myself because I don't like to stay with people, and this was $1,046. A lot of them bougie folks. Now, a lot of them bougie folks, because there's a lot of bougie folks in Tribal. They can be in denial all they want. They bougie like they leader Really BTV. A lot of them, they are staying in. They doing suites, and even the suites are affordable. Yes, Tawana. Cajun is on the committee. Per me. So, y'all know I love me some Cajun. Yes, we know. We know that. We know that. The leader is bougie, and all the tribal is bougie. I bougie, sweet, bougie, sweet, bougie. Okay. Got them. All of them got them junior suites. They're gonna be taking bubble baths. When you get a junior suite and on up, you get a tub. Now, for those of you who haven't cruised before, I already know, cruise in the bathroom, you just get a shower. But when you get a junior suite and you go on up to the suites, you get a bathtub. And that's what we had when we did the group. I did a group cruise in August, and me, Really B, and Troy Allen. Troy Allen is from the B sector, but he also now he do. What is that? What is Troy Allen? Y'all look up Troy Allen. Used to be Beeping 313, but now his name is Troy Allen. Look him up. It's another sector he's doing it, but he's a content creator. But we had junior suites in August. Could tell us nothing. They dragged me into I was going to say they dragged me into bouginess, but actually I upgraded everybody on that cruise, on that August cruise. So street sector, that's where he is. Thank you, Catherine. I told y'all Catherine be everywhere. Did I not tell y'all Catherine be everywhere? Catherine be everywhere, y'all. In every sector. But we love Catherine. Hey, Chef Don Don, how you doing, sugar? Chef Don Don. You said Cajun on the committee, Lord, be a fist. I'm gonna take. Okay, let me explain Cajun on the. Let me explain that. Cajun is the one who tell us, y'all go ahead and get y'all drink package. It's on 40% off. Cajun is the one that ended up getting us the little bundle pack. Not really getting it, but telling us about it. Like I y'all know I have a few cocktails, so I had already bought my drink package because I like to buy my little drink package, internet package, and blah blah blah. So Cajun was like, well, they said over here that if you can get the drink package, Hideaway Beach, which we like to go to Hideaway Beach so we can get Hideaway from the kids, Hideaway Beach and the Royal Beach Club for this bundle package for this much, which saved me a significant amount of the money. So that's why I say Cajun is on, because Cajun know when them sales hit. Cajun will let us know when them sales hit. Cajun will let us know when to upgrade. That's why I say he's on the committee. But y'all know, listen, y'all know I love Cajun. I just love Cajun. So that's why I say he's on the committee. Okay, so you see, two out of agree, honey. He gonna let us know. Buy it now. It's 40% off. It's 45% off. Cajun must be stocking Royal Caribbean. Get your internet. It's 30% off. We be jumping in there and buying it too. We be ready. And let me say this. I travel with a lot of groups. I do groups myself. And I honestly have not traveled with a better group of people. If somebody else is looking at me from another group that I traveled from, I'm sorry. I have never traveled with a better group of people. We look out for each other. Ain't no isms and schisms and coming back and this one is that and this one is that. I have traveled with them 2 times as a group. And we, like I said, we look out for each other. We make sure everybody got where you at? Why you ain't got? You need this? What's such and such at? Get your stuff over here. Where's that? Oh, they went to bed. Okay, they went to bed. All right. Okay. So it's such a joy to travel with a group like that. Before I leave, I want to do something that I started to do. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. I got a question I want to ask people tomorrow, but I'll do it tomorrow. So since I'm talking about cruising and I don't put my deposit down.
I said, can you help me?
It's time for me to put up my Cash App. Let me make my Cash App a little bit bigger because I got to pay for all these cruises and things. I got one going in November, and then I got to pay for this one going out. So there's my cash.
I said, can you help me?
Can you help me? Those who want to be a blessing, that is my Cash App. Chef Don Don said, hopefully, Cruiser, you will come to Houston as well. Yes. As soon as that is released, that is my plan, to be in Houston. My plan is to be in Houston. I gotta get some information. Yeah, listen, Angie. I like to move about. I like to move about. Listen, I ain't got nothing else to do. My children is grown. My children is grown. I got a lot of PTO time now. My PTO time is kind of funny because of my position. I cannot do many days in a row. Like anything past five days, my boss is known to have called me on vacation. I was in Jamaica one time, and my boss, I said, "Is this my boss?" He was like, "I'll make this real quick, Jenny, but real quick, real good." So because of what I do, trying to do something 10 days and 13 days, I'm not able to do yet. But I can. I have a lot of PTO days because I've been on my job a lot of time. And look, my kids grown. I ain't paying no more college tuitions, I don't reckon. I help my daughter out, my youngest daughter, every now and then with her furthering her education, her degrees. But I don't have all of those expenses no more. So I'm blessed to be able to do it. It's just me. And if I decided to go back into an active relationship, you best believe he's going to be someone who likes to move and travel just as much as I do. No compatibility, no relationship. And not at this point in my age. You at the house, so I give you a little money. I've dated that time. I'm gonna give you a little money to go. I got the money to go. You don't want to go? Why we together? That goes into a whole nother conversation. Listen, thank y'all for coming in. What you say? Glad I went to Dubai last year. Now that this war has started. Yes. Prayer for those that's in the Middle East, up over there in the Middle East area right now. It's a little bit of some stuff. Not a little bit, some stuff going on. So prayers and safety, prayers and safety for those that are currently in the Middle East. I know that's right. I'm planning Thailand. Hopefully, with all this mess happening, we got there's a lot of exciting trips going on. When you get a certain age, your kids are grown, and you ain't got to worry about them being in and out of school. Now, while your kids are not grown, take them on vacation. Get them ready. Honey, my kids know how to travel because they grew up traveling. I know how to travel because I grew up traveling. So get them ready. Teach them. They better have their passport. In fact, I'm glad let me write that down because I got to tell my oldest daughter to update hers. Hers is about to expire. Write that down so I don't forget. But I'll be having to write myself notes. I need to do. But get your kids their passport. I'm looking to get my grandson. He's 2. What we got to do? Get his little passport and travel. And then we travel as much as you can while your kids are young. I know you got to work around schedules and things. But then, once your kids is grown and it's just you, especially if you're an empty nester, get on out there and see the world. See beyond your city. See beyond, what's in front of you. See the world if you can. I know some people don't like to travel, but those of you who do it. PTO, prepare the others. That's what it means. Prepare the others. Yeah, prepare the others. But sometimes it's a blessing. It's a blessing that it's difficult to replace me, but it's also a burden that is difficult to replace me. But I encourage y'all that when you get on these jobs, make yourself. That's one of the things the lady who hired me. She's always said, make yourself relevant. Like, what does that mean? I mean, ain't all of us relevant? To the point where it's hard to do without you. That's what I mean by relevant. Hard to do without you. That is both a burden because it's hard to get off some days, but it's also a blessing because it's job security. Okay? Security. Okay. So yeah, I know traveling right now, Mexico, some parts of Mexico, not all, but some parts of Mexico can be a little dangerous to travel to right now because of the situation with the cartel. And then now we have the Middle East, but we can work around it. Let me whisper this. So like Chef Don just mentioned Houston. Houston is probably somewhere I'm about to go to. I'm probably going to have to fly out to Fort Lauderdale with my daughter in May. Trying to squeeze in a little cruise, possibly is it May? Is that also May? Or is that June? June. Got a cruise in November. Got the Super Bowl cruise coming back up. And y'all come close. I'm going to whisper this. I might be going to. There's some people in the chat already know about it, but I might be going to. It's the people in the chat already know about it because they may be going too, but I may be going to. Y'all hear me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I got some things going on, and I'm very thankful for it. Thankful, and y'all know that for years. Those of you who've been knowing me, even in the beef sector, y'all know for years that I have been talking to people about if I can travel, you can too. And I always tell people how to go about doing it, how to make it affordable. You ain't got to be rich to do it. Even if you have some challenges, there are still ways to work around doing it. You can stay in the best of the best without paying the highest price. Some of y'all think that just because you paid the top price, then that means that's the best. Not always. Or you can have 2 people staying in the best of the best, 100 stars, and this person over here paid $500, Then you got Geneva over here, or Cruz over here. Girl, how you only paid $200 and the rest of us paid $500? Because I know how to do that thing, and I like to share that with others. I ain't gonna make other folks rich and brag about their stuff. I ain't taking it home. I'm gonna leave that 100 star and go on back to my place. So why I'm gonna put more money in yours than I'm gonna put in mine? Yeah, I'm gonna go home on and stay in the same thing you staying in. That's really nice and high class. I'm just not gonna be. You won't be catching me bragging on here. Talking about, I paid top price. No, I stayed right beside you in the same thing, and found me some nice little discounts. Tell the Lord thank you. Uh-huh. Anyway, all right. I think I've talked enough. I've talked way past my time. Thank y'all once again for coming in. Again, if you are interested, hit up me or Really Be TV, and we can get that group number to you and the group information to join us. We would love to see you join us, and we have a good time. All right, y'all. Y'all remember to live in peace on purpose. And no matter what you're going through, all is well. And let's pray through Lent. Let's go on, pray through Lent. We're a little piece through it. We got a good little ways to go, but God is going to see us right on through Lent. And hopefully when we come out on the other side of Lent, we're better people. We're better people. I know I got to play this one more time. Y'all know I don't usually beg, but here's my